What's up, guys? Welcome to another exciting edition of Real Estate Podcast, episode 369. Oh, I'm here with Griffin.
I'm here with Trav.
And we're staying the hell away from grip hooks with Adam.
I'm staying out of the woods.
Yeah, for real.
I'll never go in the woods again. If I see anything shiny, not touching it. You ain't pretzeling my ass, motherfucker.
One of my
dude.
earliest memories, okay, just so everybody knows, one of my earliest memories was like watching, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and the original Hellraiser, right?
Yeah.
Like, those are the first, like, real true horror movies that I remember watching. And I was a child. I was like less than 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? And there's one thing that I learned, especially from Hellraiser, because that seemed like the worst thing to ever fucking happen to a human being in that movie. Like, any of that shit that happened, don't fuck with stuff that you don't own. It don't matter if you find it, buy it, somebody gives it to you. You don't fuck with it.
Leave it alone.
You see a little box in the woods, it's like, yeah, we're not going to open that.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
That's
not looking
still here
at
for a reason.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I'm not.
I was an invasion of the body snatchers that just, I was probably like 5, you know?
Oh,
that
man.
and the first zombie movie, the black and white one.
Not a living dead.
Terrified, dude.
Yeah, dude.
The
Same
farmer is
here.
the one that really scared me. The fat farmer, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's people around here that look like that. They wear overalls too.
So, In a Violent Nature.
What a great
I'll
title for a
say.
movie.
Yeah. So this movie, I noticed if this movie had any criticism to it, people criticized the walking sequences.
Was it the meter? Oh, okay. The house didn't have a meter on it.
Well, my thing was
The house that goes to at the beginning?
But
the radio was playing, the lights were on, no meter.
So
Did not hear a generator.
So you know how at the beginning of the movie we see the necklace?
Yeah.
And
you hear the guys talking.
You hear, yeah. Well,
this is what happened
throughout the movie. Time. So throughout the movie, especially in moments when the killer is stalking the campers and everything.
Yeah.
He can hear them at any given point wherever they are.
Yeah.
Was that a supernatural quality he had?
Well, he could also breathe underwater, so yeah, he was something. I mean,
yeah. Well,
I thought that was just really cool.
Yeah. I think he's just kind of drawn to it. Like maybe he could kind of hear through it or something.
He was close to him.
Yeah, I mean,
they were near that thing when they took it. They were right there over the top of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be.
They were nearby.
So it's like, yeah.
You know, when you're outside, people talking, man, that shit travels. Like you think you're being quiet, but it's like they can hear you over there.
Yeah.
Especially if you got a little bass in your voice.
Yeah. Hey guys.
I mean, honestly, in the best way possible, like.
But he was breathing. He didn't have to breathe underwater. Like, I mean, when you see him, it's like, oh, he's like dead.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would show it.
Yeah, he's a whole lot of dead.
When he was playing with that little car. I was like,
oh, dude.
That's all he wanted was a toy.
Yeah. And then that dude had to say something about the dad thing, and he just crushes that motherfucker, and he's like, time to mask up.
Yeah. The mask was cool. I really liked the whole
mask.
firefighter mask. Yeah. That was a cool touch. And then the weapon.
So I just want to go ahead and get it out of the way. The yoga teacher.
Yeah.
Or
pretzel.
Student or whatever. Yeah, the pretzel.
The whole time your text me was like pretzel.
So for
what do you mean by that?
So just so like as I'm watching it, we've already seen a couple deaths and you're like, all right, it's pretty brutal, pretty on par. That was a practical effects scene that made me go, oh, and then oh my God, it's not stopping. Like you
don't like yoga.
Cleaves the fucking front of the head, turns her around, punches through her gut, grabs the chain, pulls her head. When you see the neck bone pop, I was like, ew.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to pull this bitch's head through her gut and then kick her off for good measure.
She stayed pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, right.
I would have done
Like
something.
that. Yeah, man, that sequence fucked me up for a second. I was like, my goodness. Because like I hadn't seen a practical effect kill that well executed in a long time.
Yeah.
Arguably,
Pretty
I
creative.
haven't seen nothing like on a creative level, I ain't seen nothing like that.
Yeah.
And
The
the wood splitter.
Yeah, that was the one that got me. Was the wood splitter.
Just the noise of the engine
just wanted to say what it would
constantly
do.
running.
Yeah.
If this works.
Well, just how like you see him, like the guy's still somewhat alive. He cranks the thing up and then activates it, and you're like, oh, all right. I thought he was gonna put him on there where he split his body from his crotch to his
I
head.
thought he was gonna
Yeah.
bone tomahawk him too, man.
Yeah. But when he put his arm in there, I'm like, oh, he's testing the strength. I'm like, an arm isn't as strong as a log. Like, I don't, like, is
Yeah.
it? I don't know. And then he put the dudes, and just how creepy it was. He puts the arm in there, it cuts it off, blood just starts seeping, and it's not like a geyser. It's just so subtle, and the camera never moves, and it just slowly creeps into the scene. The blood does, and then he like moves him around and puts his head in there, and it's just like it was such a well made, well shot segment right there of just a violent nature.
And I know we're just scene hopping probably completely out of order here. But I mean, yeah, after a minute you're like, that's a pretty fake body. But the sequence where he cleaves the top of that dude's head off and then he's holding the top of his head and he's holding the top of his head in one hand and then he just and dragging the corpse with the other one.
Dropped at that thud that it made.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, weapons.
Yeah.
I choose you. Hook with chain.
So his whole backstory is he was a special needs child that got tricked into going into the firehouse, which we saw at the very beginning, on the promise of toys. Doesn't sound like a pedophile at all. And then he's thrown off the top, right?
Well, the reason there was something with the toys was that he always played with toys. There was another line in there where there's like, because he left his toys sitting around and somebody like tripped over it and got hurt or something. Yeah. And I guess his dad threw the toys away or something, and then they promised him there were more toys there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says that let's see, Johnny, the developmentally delayed son of a local merchant, was tricked into climbing the fire tower for a bag of toys, only to find someone waiting at the top to scare him. He fell from the tower to his death, which was deemed accidental. According to legend, 2 series of murders decades apart are attributed to Johnny's vengeful spirit.
So he was a kid when it happened?
Yeah.
Did the spirit just keep growing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That was Batista.
Yeah, for real, right? Dude, they had to reshoot like 60% of the movie too, by the way. I was doing a little research on it. So the writer director was like, the guy that originally was playing Johnny had to leave for some reason. I can't remember what it was, if he got hurt or he couldn't continue filming. And he's like, okay, well, we brought another guy in that was a similar build. And it's like, okay, we'll just finish filming the scenes that we need with this. And it's like, but once they started comparing the footage side by side, the weight of the footsteps, the movement of it wasn't the same. And he's like, we had to go back and reshoot everything because it felt weird watching it, because the movie is, since it's like almost hard stuck on the perspective of Johnny the whole time, you could tell, even though it never show his face or anything, like who the actor is. Yeah, the stride, the walk, the whole 9 yards.
And
Yeah.
I wonder if arguably he just did it better.
I mean,
not with all due respect to
He
the
definitely
guy.
understood the assignment.
Yeah,
Like
for
looking
sure.
to the side, how slow.
Like there just had to be a
you're
moment
just like
where
Jason, dude. You're Mike Myers, man. You ain't got to run.
yeah,
You'll catch him.
well, like the guy that plays Jason, you know it's him when you see that actor on screen.
yeah.
And the gait and his walk, the whole thing, man. And I wonder if
He had
that was a
walking
factor
tall
somewhere.
walk too. He walked with a purpose.
Yeah.
Did a good. I mean, the people who played the victims, I mean, I guess they did a good job. They made you really want them to just kind of die.
Yeah. Well, it was very typical, like teen,
Yeah,
early 20s bullshit kids, and
yeah.
which is, it's fine. And there was some exquisiteness to which added to
They
the
always
movie.
have that, don't they? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It added so
I
much.
I think I saw
it.
some side boob, but I was like, no set of tits for real.
Yeah, I was waiting for the titties.
I'm
to
marking
pop
a point
out.
off.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna have star for no tits. I was like,
Now, while I'll say that the yoga death and the dismemberment scenes and all that were absolutely what they were, I'd say a scene that kind of got me in that subtle, eerie way had to be the one where it's near the end there, where he finally kills the last guy.
Yeah.
And he plants that
he just kept hacking him?
axe. Yeah, dude, just complete and total. Just what would you?
Well, he was the one that took the thing.
Yeah.
That's why he was pissed.
Yeah.
And I mean, complete desecration of that body, dude.
Yep.
And I mean, that chick just set that shit down and left.
Yeah. It was.
I was waiting. Part of me was waiting for a Texas Chainsaw moment, though, where
For her to take her
you
back.
got either that or
Taking
for
you
him
back,
to just
bitch.
step right out, or him just step right out of the woods and just be like, "Nah, I'm gonna kill her, and then I'm gonna kill you."
If that woman pulled over when I'm in that car, I'm sliding over in the driver's seat, bitch. I'm gonna leave you here. Like,
Yeah, right.
I said, let's go.
Yeah.
And I love the speech that she gave about just because it kind of confirmed for me that parallel that they did. If you noticed when it would cut to a victim running through the woods was loud. The ambient noise, you heard the crickets, the birds, the wind, the leaves, like everything was going on. But every time it cut to Johnny, he was part of it, and it was just tranquil, dead silence. Just the only thing you heard was his footsteps.
Yeah.
And I really liked that that parallel they had going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very well thought out, very well written. Watching like a slasher movie from the killer's perspective, like, is a very interesting idea. But whenever you actually start thinking about it, you're like, how is this going to work and be interesting? And the dude made it work and made it interesting.
What's a way to get your shit seen and cut through all the?
Yeah,
there's thousands of movies coming out, horror movies a year.
But think about this though. It was such a simple change in the formula.
Yeah.
That it also made it like I had all those same thoughts. But then as it went off, I was like, why hadn't anybody did this sooner?
Yeah. For real. But I guess because it's like, well, it's the whole less is more thing. But it's like,
which was divisive. I mean,
yeah.
I can see where some moviegoers would have been like, all right, what's like they're not like the ominous feeling that and the tension that's supposed to be built from the camera staying with him.
Yeah.
I could see people kind of getting over that after the first few long shots of
well,
it.
they keep it an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like it was too long. Like
no.
It had that less is more feeling, but on the other side. Because think about it. It's like, as human beings, right? Regardless of if people are shit people or not, you normally don't want to see someone get dismembered, right?
Of course.
So it's like the whole less is more is like, who is this guy going to stumble upon? And what is he going to do to him? Like, that was the whole less is more thing to me. Is like they flipped the script on that, and it's like that's what had me the whole time was like, okay, we see the killer's perspective. We see him walking through the woods. We hear people talking. Who is that? What are they talking about?
Yeah.
Are they going to see him? Like, what's fixing to happen to him? What does he have? Does he puts his hatchet down? What does he pick up?
It automatically makes you engage in the film.
Like that first guy that he rolls up on. I'm like, why are you running into the woods? Okay. Bad lieutenant decision, dude. There's a road right there.
Yeah, right.
But you don't ever see him kill him. He kills him, comes back for the thing. He's like, that ain't my shit. And then when he walks by the guy, you don't even see his face. You just see a fucking arm laid on the hood of that car. And it's like, okay, he's fucking
up. Dude. And the walk around thing.
But he just ripped the arm off.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, at the beginning, when he kills that first guy, did he gouge his fucking eyes out? Did he grab him by like? This is really gross. Yeah. To me, it didn't look like it was just his arm. It looked like he went. Well, it's like he went and took his fingers and grabbed that bone where your nose is between your eyes.
Yeah, but when he walked by him, it's like his face was blurry and it was just smashed in, like you couldn't. See it.
It was fucking brutal.
Well, he thought he had his shit.
Yeah.
Like whoever he thinks has got his shit's really gonna get it. Like.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of appreciated the little Gary Busey moment where he looks in the mirror and he's like, Johnny, I gave you this necklace. We'll always be together. And then he, mirrors the fuck out and he's like, yep, I'm fucking, the quest has been accepted.
Yeah.
The sequence where he goes around the house, he's trying to lure them back because they're all taken off. And he puts the thing in the horn, and he just perfectly times that he walks around the fucking house, and then there they are, and he's like, "Alrighty, time to fucking get to work." And I was so glad he threw that fucking axe. I was waiting for him to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, "You're undead, dude. Your aim is perfect. You're aimbot, dude."
Yeah, it's the perfect size for throwing, the perfect weight. Good counterbalance. I was waiting
and an original mask to pick too. I love the old fireman mask he chose.
Yeah.
I like how they did the throw off camera.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All you hear was you hear the thump. Yeah, all you hear is the moan of the dude when he's like, fuck,
bear traps.
Yeah. So the movie made a little over $4 million. I'm trying to find
that much. I mean, I'm sure the reshoots kind of fucked them, but
yeah,
that was cheap to make for sure.
Yeah, I mean they shot it in the woods in Canada. You know what I mean? With minimal crew, I imagine. I mean,
give this dude some. I mean, hey, this guy's other film was one of his other ones was The Void. I didn't know he was capable of this. This is his strong suit.
Well, he's a special effects guy
on The Void, right?
Yeah, he directed several shorts, and then he directed a segment for ABCs of Death 2, then a music video, and then this. So this is kind of like his directorial feature debut.
Hell of a feature debut, man.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand some of the people's complaints, but I don't have those complaints. I think it's an excellent movie, man. I would argue that in order to fully appreciate what this movie has to offer, you need to go watch the classics first. Like, you don't just, it's hard it's hard for me to feel like I should recommend this one right off the top to somebody.
Yeah.
Because the tropes and all the things that are purposely like that are done on purpose.
Well, if they're watching this movie, they've probably seen those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this ain't gonna be for everybody.
Oh, of course.
Like, they're like, why is he just walking around so much? It's like, that's what you do in these.
Yeah.
Like, we're over here like, oh, that's what Jason was doing, walking the whole time. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of walking.
He wasn't teleporting.
Yeah. Well, and it's one of those things too. I never really thought about it as like, okay, like his spirit roams these wooded halls, right? Of course, he's gonna know the woods like the back of his hand where they're at. You don't have to teleport when you know every tree stump.
He knows shortcuts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like.
He's not but I think, in the woods.
But that's why I feel like there was some sort of, because if you remember, whenever he at the ranger outpost, before he kills that guy with the swimmer thing, he, as he's walking up on him, you hear him go, "Can't we just give it back?" And he goes, "Nah, he's not gonna. You're all dead."
Yeah.
Like, he's not gonna stop. That don't change shit now.
Yeah.
Even though it did, but it didn't.
Well, he got to know. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
He killed the one that took it.
Yeah.
He beat the fuck out of that guy.
And but I think that all tied into the idea that I genuinely think that he had some sort of ability to where he could audibly hear what they're saying, and maybe he pointed some direction to it. And with his knowledge of the woods, he, obviously made a beeline to him.
Right. I mean, could have possibly, one other thing that we didn't mention, the aspect ratio added much. You know what I mean? Added much to the experience, because it's, I mean, having to have that such of a small aspect ratio now in comparison to like modern times, you really have to like hyper focus on what you want to be presented into that frame.
Nothing on the sides.
Well, it made watching a dude walk through the woods and probably about as open as one can get, and made it still feel claustrophobic.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I would gladly put this on the shelf next to all the other iconic 80s horror flicks. I mean, I hope this dude is able to do more, and here's what I hope happens. Let Johnny rest. We don't need In a Violent Nature Part 2.
Oh yeah, no.
No, let this one lie, man. It needs to just
resume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You broke through. You made money. Give this man a shot.
Yeah. So I'm giving it a full star. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end.
I would add, though, that even though I wouldn't necessarily want In a Violent Nature Part 2,
a prequel,
I would be okay with a whole other character from a whole other scenario and play something else differently. Like, don't necessarily make it be him walking through the woods, but like have it be like, wouldn't it be? Now maybe I'm borderline, overkill with this here. But like, for instance, say he did his own alternate telling of a Hellraiser story.
Mm-hmm.
Or hell, even, I mean, you can't really touch Michael Myers or any of that, but like a Freddy Krueger, something that can have a supernatural element to it, and you're along with the evil.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, if it's written cleverly enough, because it's like, if you do something like, let's say, Nightmare on Elm Street, it's like, when the kids are awake, how do you follow the demon around? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, like, what if it's just like one of those? Well, I mean, you could play into an eeriness of like someone that's just sitting at that gate, just staring at your ass. It's just waiting for that gate to drop, and they're coming for you.
Yeah.
Like there can be something derived out of that, you know? Because the thing with the common thread is the intent and hyping that intent and building your suspension off of it. Or your suspense. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I feel like if it could be done, this guy could do it.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the direction. He's got the vision.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're absolutely right. I think some of those, you know, just spitballing those ideas, that's a tall order. But I feel like this had to come to this dude naturally and easily, and was just like, let's play with different types of kills, find which ones we can pull off again, and which ones can and then just fine tune those sequences too. Because I haven't watched a classic slasher style film in a long time.
Yeah.
But I feel like if this had started to tread into any of those common waters, no pun intended, I feel like it would have been easy to start kind of zoning out from the movie.
Yeah.
But it would get right there, and then it'd be like, no, it's a new thing. And then you'd be like, yeah, it is, Mr. Nash. It is.
Yeah. But yeah, full star from me.
Full star.
Full star.
Hell yeah. Before we do Acolyte, is everybody caught up on The Boys?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a real estate prediction. Kinda.
Just do it, man.
No, I'm not gonna ruin anything.
No, man. I use Twitter, dude. I already know.
I mean, there's some things that I don't know. Because there's some
Trav's
things
quite a bit behind, right?
We're
on season 4 now.
Yeah, I'm on season 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I watched episode 1. I think I'm on like probably just I want to say I'm on episode 3, but when I sit down with it again, I'm probably going to check out episode 2 to make sure I didn't overlook
It'll tell you
it.
if you've watched it.
Yeah.
When you go back to it, it'll say there.
Well, all right, here's my prediction. I think the script is going to flip by the end of the show. And I'm just going to leave it at that. And we'll explore that. I want to timestamp it, date stamp it. 7/9/24. I think the script is going to flip by the end of the show.
Now, when you say script gonna flip, are you meaning character motives or show meaning in general?
No, I think that the motives are still going to be there, but I think that like the viewer's perspective of good and bad and right and wrong is going to change. And it's going to change who you root for and the potential outcome of that you want as a viewer for the show.
Like Homelander's going to be a good guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Butcher's going to be a bad guy.
Could be.
That's my prediction.
I'm waiting. I mean, just because I feel like it's what like the viewership as well as the characters in the damn story. I'm waiting for Homelander to lose his fucking mind.
Well, there's been
And I mean total fucking meltdown.
Did you see the episode where he goes back to where he was born?
No.
Okay.
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 So this is kind of sort of happened.
Something happens.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll put it this way: if it was in the first or second one. It was in this season.
X keeps spitting out that scene, and I know why. But it's the sequence where that new hero got added, and she takes the shit to fucking make herself
Oh
start lactating.
Where she squirts it in his face.
Oh, dude, she pops a shot.
Yeah, dude, I laughed so hard when I saw that. I was like, "This is fucking amazing."
You don't fuck
Not
with
like-
2%.
No, he wants whole titty milk. No, I just think that like, I think because look, the story that we've been told so far and what we've been shown so far, you have two bad guys. It's like a Magneto Professor X type of scenario here. Butcher's not a good guy. He's a
No.
bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And
Kind of
he
an
said that.
anti-hero, you know?
Yeah, but he said that several times in the show. He's like, "I always get the ones around me killed," like, I drive the people away and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, but he gets lost in his own sauce to the point where he'll do almost anything to get what he wants out of it. And I think that like the thing that's holding Homelander back now is going to be the thing that ends up saving him.
The kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that that's going to, like, I don't think he's going to go full good guy, but I think that he's going to go good guy enough because you already start to see it happen in this season where he's like, we're done with this fucking cosplay shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're fucking the superior fucking race.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
the
a
superior
Nazi.
beings. Yeah, well, but you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, he's getting pressure to like do the right thing. But what he thinks is the right thing, dude, they fucked him up in that lab. like for real. Let's be honest. They fucked him up so bad. But anyway, that was just my real estate prediction. I think that the script's going to flip. And I think that like by the end of the show, that people are actually going to be kind of rooting for Homelander to do whatever he's trying to do. In a way.
We got like 3 more episodes and 1 more season. That's it.
Yeah. So, and a lot can happen in an episode. I like how they're keeping them like a legit hour, hour 10, sometimes. But
I'm going to check out that spinoff when this is over.
Yeah, Gen V or whatever.
Once I get all this watched, I'm like, I'll check out.
Yeah. Because there's some stuff that happened.
Yeah.
In one of the episodes that they were.
It.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Did we skip an episode or something? And it's like, no, that was
well,
stuff
if it's the same writers and shit, I mean, I'm down. A lot of people are hating on this season.
Yeah, saying they went woke and stuff.
Like it. I don't. Well, that the writing's bad and that now it's just shock value. And I'm like, dude, did you watch the other seasons?
Well, the first episode.
They've been doing this shit forever. Like,
yeah, like what?
This ain't new.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you see the man crawl inside a man's dick hole?
Yeah, and then explode.
Like,
yeah, like what?
Can't get any more over top than that.
Yeah.
Dude's relationship with an octopus. He's like, I can't today.
Yeah.
He kept the octopus.
Yeah.
Weird
he was
relationship.
banging it. He loved it, dude. He loved it.
He was getting a head from an octopus and it had a little piece of tentacle in his butthole. Like,
yeah.
He was getting a reach around.
Yeah. From the octopus.
And it's like, that's the show. That's what it does. It's like, don't watch it with your parents. Fuck.
Yeah, for real.
It's gonna get weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here for it.
But the Acolyte though. Ooh.
Damn, I don't even remember what happened. Oh, well, you can put that helmet on. He told us what the helmet was made of.
Yeah, it's a sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah.
Basically.
So is he gonna make her evil? And is the other one gonna be good? I mean,
no,
she's getting in touch with her hate.
What they're doing is they're trying to make it okay to be Sith. They're getting rid of it's like, no, it's fine. They're both gonna be Sith, they're both gonna be Jedi. They're gonna be space lesbian witches.
Well, he's like, I'm trying to get the power of 2.
Yeah.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, what the fuck is
it? And it's like, but why do you want it? Because
you're already the strongest motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
Well, I think he wants. Okay, so
does he want their power? Does he want to absorb it?
Yes.
So he's gonna kill him.
He wants to do to the twins, I think.
What those witches
and
were
maybe
doing,
he does
like giving them the. They were gonna get only one of them got the power, so the other one would have to get it.
Well,
and then he wants to eat it up, like, yes, give me your soul.
That's exactly what Palpatine was doing to Kylo and Rey at the end of Rise of Skywalker. I think they're a dyad in the Force, or one of the first ones, I guess.
He's being way too friendly. Did y'all notice her look down at his meat?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When he took his clothes off to get in the water, she looked down. It was like, okay. I mean,
yeah.
All right, Disney.
Disney.
Like,
yeah.
Dude, Walt Disney would be like, Elion.
He would be in that suit, climbing on that fucking rock out there.
Elion.
So,
that's not Elion.
Yeah, so after looking at more shots from the from this recent episode, I'm convinced they're on Ahch-To.
Spit on that thing. Oh, you said Ahch-To. Oh.
Yeah, I think they're on the island that Luke went to in the sequel trilogy.
Well, it had its own little. What was that little? Did y'all see those little creatures that were like? Not nuzzling. They were like.
Yeah.
Like, all right, get out of here with your canoodling.
Yeah.
Like, they had a little baby. I'm like, they don't even have eyes. It's like, oh, they're on the side of their heads.
If I'm not mistaken, aren't those the same creatures that get so huge they start making the blue milk?
Probably. Who knows?
But
see. It's like, it's like, why there? I mean, this would be like
because of Jedi Sith stuff, which it's originally a Jedi place. Like, what would be interesting is if they found a way to make.
Maybe that's why Luke went there. Later in his life, it's just a place where. Maybe this is his grandfather.
Well, it's where there's balance in the Force, maybe, where they can harness the dark side and utilize the light side.
Yeah. Whenever it's like this dude's a Sith, he's like a grandmaster. I'm like, you look normal though. Like usually they're like fucked up looking, like
pale.
But usually it like eats you up, right? Like it.
Yeah. Well, Dooku was, I mean, Christopher B. So he looked pretty good. But I don't know. Like, dude, we've got 2 episodes left, and it's like, so the Jedi Council chick is just like, no. We got to go there.
And they leave as soon as they get there. So he's going to the planet. He knows where they're at. Right?
Yeah.
Because he leaves. They're like, wait on us. He's like, but you get sick when you hyperspeed.
Yeah.
Like, now we got car sickness.
Yeah,
She's a fucking Jedi. Jedis don't get car sick, man.
And so not Yoda uses a whip lightsaber, huh?
Well, dude, to be fair, that's the coolest thing that they've done.
That was kind of, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's neat.
It's like a Simon Belmont thing.
Like she
I'm a sucker. Yeah, I'm a sucker for whips, Trav. I don't know if you know this or not, but
no, I know. I don't know. I hate that anything remotely interesting that could happen, it's almost too little, too late.
Yeah. I mean, he did explain the helmet, but it's like.
But it was just like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's this.
Want to try it on?
Yeah.
Why was he fucking soldering it?
Hey, he's like, hey, you want to sound like Vader? I know you don't know who that is.
She put that shit on, and you can't see through those holes, so you're using the Force to see.
I guess.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't see through that shit.
It's the same concept as Luke's helmet in the training sequences on the Falcon.
I mean.
Shit, when she put it on, I was like, I feel tapped in.
Yeah, for real.
The minute she puts it on,
and all you hear is the
the straight up Vader reference.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm ready for it to be done with. because like the theories
What's
are all
insane?
going crazy.
Well, what's going to be cool is that, like, if with what we have, it would be cool if Osha is completely tempted by the dark side. She overcomes it, and finds a way to stop him and kill him, essentially.
But we need the power of two. But here's what they're banking on. And here's what they may be fucking up. Surely they wanted to get a season 2. So we're not going to get any kind of payoff here. We're going to get a fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah.
To go into another season, which they'll give it. Even though the audience scores at a 14.
Yeah.
They're like, sure, we can waste some money. Dude, they spent $180 million on these episodes.
And they're like 20 minutes long.
Yeah. Game of Thrones spent less money on more episodes, and it's better. The news show. I saw a breakdown the other day. The score's through the roof. Like it's.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's sucking off.
A lot of women leads going on in that one. Like,
yeah.
And it's like, see? It says the truth will be revealed, episode 7.
What? I mean, it's like Saul's been dragging out.
Know everything, you know?
Yeah, and it's like he knows who the dude is and won't say. And it's like, but so if you know who the dude is, then why didn't you recognize the dude whenever they were at the thing?
Oh.
Like, what are we doing here?
So I'm clicking on this, and it's okay. So episode 7 is going to be a whole nother episode of flashbacks.
Great.
Saul back in the woods, the witches, the Wookiee Jedi, and the guy commented, he's like, "Really, a whole nother episode of flashbacks again?"
Yeah. Do we really need it? Nope.
Now we're gonna finally find out whatever Saul did. That triggered his ass when she's like, "Did you ever tell me what you did?" And he was like, he did that. That.
My head.
Yeah. And it was like, oh, and the whole time though, I'm like, how's he not know that's not her?
Yeah.
He's a Jedi master, right? Like, can't you read her mind?
His mind is clouded, dude.
He's cloudy with judgment.
Yeah. It's like if Bobby Lee was a Jedi. You know, like what are we doing here?
Man, you know, tip of the hat to the smartest person. Carrie-Anne Moss had to have made, like, that had to be the easiest money she ever made in her life.
She'll probably be back in that episode then if it's a flashback. Oh, yeah, just for a fight scene?
I hope. But
like, I'll know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to say I was in Star Wars.
I guess. But, yeah. We got 2 episodes left, and apparently one of them's a freaking flashback.
The next one. Yeah.
Great.
I do want to know whatever they did. They did something apparently. Like maybe they spread the fire. I don't know.
Yeah. But here's the thing though. Like, dude, I don't mind flashbacks in series and I don't mind flashback episodes, but like make your writing clever enough to warrant don't introduce something. This is like 1998 level writing that's happening here.
We're all a little too old for that.
Yeah, where you introduce something and then the next episode's going to be the backstory of the thing that you just introduced to catch the audience up on everything that's going on. And then they condense it down into a 2-minute hypercut at the beginning of the next 3 episodes after that, so that if anybody missed it, they can get it. And it's like, oh, so this dude was this person. It's like, okay, that makes sense. So it's like, anyway.
So the episode dropped today, of course.
Yeah.
The last episode, pretty much all of them. The last one has a 5.1 on IMDb out of 6,000 reviews. The new one has a 2.8. It's getting worse.
Wow.
People saw it. It says a bitter truth is revealed, and people were like,
yeah.
hated it.
Get out of here.
Bitter.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't wait. It's kind of like a train wreck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's exactly
hard
like
to turn away.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm podlocked on the next 2.
I mean, But we got some movie news I'm gonna hit here real quick. So Paramount officially agrees merger deal after previous stalled attempts. So after months of negotiations and one canceled deal at the 11th hour, Paramount Global and Skydance Media have finally made a deal to merge. The deal between Skydance and Paramount Global was announced late Sunday evening on July the 7th. Paramount Global, a corporate conglomerate that includes Paramount Pictures, CBS, MTV, Nickelodeon, BET, Comedy Central, Showtime, and Paramount Plus, has been led by Shari Redstone since 2020, following her father, Sumner Redstone's passing. As laid out by Variety, the deal means Paramount Global will have the right to shop around for matching or superior offers for 45 days before completing the deal with Skydance, which is expected to be completed by early 2025. The deal now means that Skydance acquire Redstone's majority stake in National Amusements, which in turn would secure control of Paramount. Paramount will acquire Skydance Media as part of the company, while placing key figures in charge of Paramount, including CEO David Ellison. It is unclear at the time if the company will rebrand to incorporate Skydance as part of the company's name, similar to Warner Brothers being rebranded as Warner Brothers Discovery following Discovery's acquisition in 2022. Rumors of Paramount looking to sell first emerged in December 2023 when Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav reported approaching former president of Paramount Global Bob Bakish about a merger. Then in January 2024, it was announced that Skydance Media was looking to strike a deal or merger with Paramount Global. Skydance Media is a production company founded by David Ellison in 2006 that since 2009 has had a long-stand distribution deal with Paramount Pictures, where they produce films like Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Star Trek Into Darkness, World War Z, Top Gun Maverick, and Transformers Rise of the Beast, to name a few. Skydance appeared to be the best candidate for everyone involved, given the two companies' long history together and the fact that Skydance did not seem to want to sell off the historic Paramount lot that other potential buyers might have wanted. Shari Redstone has been very proactive of the legacy her father created, so Skydance seemed like the safe bet. This is what made it all the more shocking when on June the 11th, 2024, just hours before the deal between Paramount Global and Skydance Media was set to be completed, Shari Redstone called off the deal. In the weeks since, Skydance has altered the deal to make it appealing to Redstone to ensure more value for non-voting Paramount shareholders.
They're doing Rainbow Six.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay.
They did the G.I. Joe movies. I was sitting here going through the list. Yeah. A lot of turds.
Yeah.
But Skydance, but some good stuff. Yeah, Skydance Media. I was on their Wikipedia. Like Annihilation was them. Now they put the money up for it. I mean, we all know who wrote it. Baywatch movie, World War Z, Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
True Grit. Flyboys was their first movie.
Oh, okay.
They've got, Gemini Man.
Yeah.
All those new Terminator movies. Tomorrow War.
Said that Ellison was in Flyboys.
Spy Kids.
Yeah, David Ellison. David Ellison, who's the CEO of Skydance, was one of the stars in Flyboys.
Oh, they got some Buck Rogers on here.
That's random as fuck.
They gonna make a Buck Rogers?
They're gonna make it a chick. Gonna be Buck Roxanne. Roxanne.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how this plays out. But hey, I mean, I don't think that they're going to alter the name. I mean, Paramount is like.
They've released a lot of that. Oh, yeah, Paramount's is going to be. They've released a lot of the first, 10 things were on Paramount Pictures that they released. But they tend to go around. They've put stuff out on Sony.
Yeah.
Like Annihilation was Netflix.
Yeah.
So what they're going to do is the upcoming stuff will be Paramount. The Skydance shit, because it's Paramount's buying merging with Skydance, right? It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
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 So they'll get the release. Star Trek. I mean,
Yeah.
all that'll be coming to a streaming service near you.
Yeah, for sure.
Paramount.
So I mean, the world's getting bigger and it's getting smaller at the same time here. We got studios merging, new studios popping up. I mean, I'm going to assume within the next 3 to 5 years we'll see an A24 situation kind of like this. You know what I mean?
Where they get a merge like with a streaming service.
Yeah, they'll either merge or get acquired by somebody. It'll be like Miramax. Miramax got
I
bought
would
by
hope
Disney.
for Zaslav to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I would be okay with them merging with HBO. Like, still, it's A24.
Yeah.
But the movies if they get theater play, good, but they get released there.
Yeah, right.
That way we can keep it.
Yeah.
Golden Pony Boy.
Keep it 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. You already know. So next up, Nicolas Cage clarifies his plans to retire, and it's good news for his fans. So Nick Cage has settled the score on comments he made last year about his potential retirement from Hollywood, clarifying exactly what his statement of having 3 or 4 movies in me actually meant. After delivering some of the best movies of his career in the last several years, it would be surprising if Cage was suddenly about to throw in the towel. And while he may not be quite ready for that just yet, he does see it on the horizon. Cage is currently setting social media a lot with his performance in the horror movie Longlegs. Cage stars as the villain of the movie, a sinister presence that has been almost completely hidden from the movie's marketing. The movie is already drawing a lot of praise from critics, with several going so far as to call it the most unsettling horror movie of the last decade. And with its theatrical release imminent, audiences will soon have their chance to see the movie and judge for themselves. All in all, though, the film is just another lauded performance from Cage, but as he revealed in The New Yorker, he doesn't count his Longlegs role as one that counts towards his retirement plan. Clarifying his original 2023 statement about how many movies he expected to make, Cage said, "Well, I did 2 or 3 very supporting roles, so maybe 3 or 4 more lead roles. Maybe that's more of what I was saying." The actor went on to note that, in his opinion, his role in Longlegs is one that slips into the supporting role category too, as you don't want to see the shark as made of rubber. Explaining his thoughts around Longlegs, he said, "It would have been a slippery slope to be on screen more in Longlegs. I think it could have lapsed into something almost too ridiculous." You don't, just like all of his other performances.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that the shark is made of rubber. You want the shark to be terrifying and keep it under the water for a lot of it too. Yeah. So, and I mean, here's the thing. Like, of course, Nick Cage, great, has some ridiculous performances for time, whatever. But I think he wants his one final banger. You know what I mean? And then once he gets his final banger, then he's gonna be like, "Yeah,
he'll know when he does it. He's like, I'm done."
Yeah, like he wants to win
the Spider-Man Noir. That's gonna be 8 episodes. He talked about that somewhere.
Yeah,
people are saying that this costume is wild
for Longlegs.
Yeah,
or for Noir.
Longlegs.
I mean, I'm excited to see it.
Like,
yeah,
because it just had the red carpet.
Okay. I mean, I want to check it out for sure.
I'd like to.
Yeah. I can definitely see him coming back as some iteration of Ghost Rider, maybe in the Deadpool movie or, Secret Wars or something like that. But I think that
he never got his Superman movie.
No. Well, he was in The Flash, kind of.
You mean he was CGI?
Do we count that? Yeah. He's like,
I wonder how much he got paid for that. He's like $100,000 for just to use my likeness.
Yeah.
Winning.
With the long hair.
Yeah. It's gotta be long. He took a stance on it. They probably used the footage from the test shots that they have still.
Yeah.
Does that look like him then? So
yeah.
Huge Superman fan though. Got the comic.
Yeah.
You know, the very expensive, first edition.
Yeah. Action Comics.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Right next to his T-Rex skull.
I mean,
he spent like $50 million on or whatever.
I mean, if you've got that kind of money to throw around,
that movie is no joke. I believe that was really him. Everyone that hangs out with him, like Pauly Shore, was living in Vegas for a while.
Yeah.
During COVID to do shows there, and he's neighbors with Nick Cage. He's like, we hang out all the time. He's like his number one rule is like, you can't film anything that's going on.
Yeah.
Real big on that. I'm like, dude, I would throw my cell phone away.
Yeah, for real.
If he would let me hang out with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is just for me.
Yeah, trust me. But yeah, he's got a couple in him. He wants to win an award.
He ain't gonna fucking retire.
No. But it's good on him for thinking he's going to, though, you know, like.
Yeah.
I've got my retirement list. He's got his. T-Rex has already marked off his. It's still on mine, though. Fuck. So Luke Wilson has been pushing Mike Judge to make a sequel to a cult 2006 comedy. I bet you guys can't imagine what it is.
Drillbit Taylor?
Yes. That's exactly it. No.
Oh.
It's Idiocracy. Yeah. Says this is what he said. He told Esquire, "I'm always trying to get Mike to do another Idiocracy where me and Terry Crews and Dax Shepard, where we come back from the future to the present day and see what happened." Those who've seen Judge's satire know that it shows a particularly embarrassing future for humankind, which is kind of coming true. An embarrassing future that we've come ever so much closer to actually realizing over the course of the past decade. Yeah. So would an Idiocracy 2 work, especially the way Wilson envisioned it, or by this point would it hit a bit too close to home? So on the heels of this, because they just go in to explain what Idiocracy is, and what the prediction of the future is, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, would you just take those characters and drop them in modern day now?
Well, I mean, or do they wake up and he fixed everything?
I mean, or he created a utopia, and it's even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's too good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, at the end of that movie, they did go back in those pods, right? Did they?
I think so, yeah.
I'm having a hard time remembering now.
Yeah. I mean, all I know is
Upgrade. They did.
Upgrade gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Let's see. How does Idiocracy?
I think that because she was going to go with him.
Yeah.
He's like, this is not my place. This is. Dude, calm down.
Let's see.
I hate that because watched it not too long ago. Or did they stay there and happily ever after?
Let's see. The ending. So he would become the president.
Yeah. First lady.
No. Hold on. Yeah. They have 3 children. Vice President Frito took 3 wives.
So that was it. They stayed and, all right, we're going to fix the world.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you would just do it, 20 years later.
Yeah.
And because shit, if you give people long enough, they'll fuck. Like, it could even be longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because look, of course you'll make it great again, but people will fuck it back up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They do that every time.
Yeah.
Or something happens, they got to leave. Like, I don't know. Whatever you do, you have to have dude come back and write it, direct it.
Yes.
He might even have an idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it is getting ever too close.
Well, even back then when you would watch it, you were like, it's kind of like that,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we're leaning, but it's like, whoa, we're getting a little too close.
Yeah.
Like the simulation saw that movie and was like, bet.
Yeah. Oh, you think that we can't go there? Shit.
Man, they're pretty much writing the script for us.
Yeah. Hold my beer, Mike.
And mainly because of the internet.
Yeah, right.
That's what's done all this. So this was 2006. Like internet was around, but not really. Like
not like it is now. Yeah.
There'll be more flat screens.
Yes, more flat screens.
Back then, they would still have like a projector screen. It's like, that's 1 pixel.
It's like, ooh.
I'd watch the hell out of it.
For sure. But they got to have Mike come back in.
Yeah.
And write it, direct it, the whole nine,
I'll be in his upcoming. He's doing the King of the Hill.
Yeah. He's been working on that for a minute.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. He worked hard, dude. He's been working hard.
That.
Which was great.
Yeah.
So Edge of Tomorrow 2 finally happening. Director says Tom Cruise is fighting for the sci-fi sequel. So Doug Liman has added further fuel to the fire that burns for Edge of Tomorrow 2, revealing that he and star Tom Cruise, quote, keep talking about it. Keep talking about the prospect of a sequel to the 2014 sci-fi favorite. In a new interview with Empire, Liman confirmed that the long-awaited Edge of Tomorrow 2 isn't dead yet and has no concerns about the potential follow-up arriving decades after the first outing. Like multiple decades? Tom Cruise is in his 60s, right?
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, you're right.
He's always gonna look young.
Yeah,
he looks better now than he did when he first started doing movies. It's weird.
Than he did in Rain Man. Yeah, right.
Baby's blood.
Yeah. Anyway, this was the quote. No, we keep talking about it. We love that world. I don't know how long Cameron took with his Terminators, but at the time it felt like a long time. Okay.
I don't know how long he took with his Terminators.
Yeah. While the movie struggled at the box office, it was met with critical acclaim and has since become a fan favorite among sci-fi action fans. Lyman revealed that he and Cruise recently watched the first Edge of Tomorrow together. That's got to be a weird viewing. Now, you see how I did this thing? You remember what
That's
I told
you? That's what I'm imagining here. I hate to, like, whenever you brought this up, I'm like, Tom Cruise was sitting there looking, because he's got all of his movies on Blu-ray. Yes, the whole collection lined up. And he's going through their Mission Impossibles. Oh, I got the, he just did the sequel to Top Gun, which was great.
Yeah.
And he gets the Edge of Tomorrow and he's like, oh, there's just one there. And he calls him up, Dougie boy,
Yeah.
I've been thinking, hear me out here. We're going to do another Edge of Tomorrow. And he's like, oh, yeah, I really wouldn't. I kind of like got a lot going on. When Tom Cruise calls you and says, come over, we're going to watch Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're going to make the movie.
Honey, I can't come to dinner tonight. I'm going to Tom Cruise's house to watch. It's like, how long's the movie? Well, the run time is about 2 hours, but it's good.
Pause
it's
going
to be about 4 hours.
Add on about another hour.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Got to talk about it. He's like, you remember this day? I came to work. I was in a good mood.
Yeah.
Kraft fucked my food up.
Yeah. It's like, whoa.
They wouldn't let me do the stunt where I wanted to jump off a helicopter. Remember that day? It was like, yes, Tom.
Yeah. I was going to jump between the blades. Remember, Doug?
Like, and I could do it. I could fucking do it.
Yeah, I could
still reassuring him that, come here, watch this. I got a helicopter outside. It's like, dude, that would be wild. If you thought going to Nick Cage's house was wild,
yeah, go to
Tom's house. You'll be doing motorcycle stunts by lunch.
He's already got you fitted before you show up. You're like, how did you know my size?
Yeah, here's your helmet and your fucking parachute. What?
We're jumping off
it's
a
ready
mountain,
for your weight.
Yeah. I packed it myself.
Sign this form.
So much happening right now.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. What did I just sign?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You won't die.
Oh. He said, Tom and I just actually rewatched it about 2 months ago because I hadn't seen it in 10 years. And I was like, wow, that is a really good movie. I mean, All right.
That's what he said at the time. Wow, that's a really good movie.
We made a great movie here, Tom.
Yeah. He's like, I know, brother. We're going to make another great one. I've already called Emily. She was here last weekend. Oh.
Yeah. You want to see our parachute I've got hanging on the wall?
She signed it.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Oh. I hope he's really like. Yeah, I hope he's really like that.
I think he is, dude. He's a pretty intense guy. Someone on a podcast said they had a friend that worked for him as an assistant for many years, and they're like, he's great. Like, he's just
a dude.
He's always got this energy around him where he just comes in the room. He's like, all right, let's fucking go. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, if I was worth like $500 million.
Yeah, but yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, I'd probably been a pretty. Elon Musk looks like he's in a pretty good fucking mood too, you know?
Well, and you also have to think too, it's like he does, like him doing his own stunts kind of gives him a little bit more of a perspective on life in a way. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what he has to do just to get off. He's got to have that near close, you know,
yeah,
near death experience. Whenever they ask him to do a movie, he's like, will there be stunts?
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
It's an office building kind of.
Yeah. He's like, those fucking assholes cut all the best parts of fucking Rain Man.
I'm going to rewrite it.
Yeah.
All right, this is the scene where he bets on him. They go to a place where you fight to the death, and he bets on him. You know, like, it's like, this is not that kind of movie.
Yeah, it's like, no, it fucking is. Dustin, you
ready?
This
is a Tom Cruise movie, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Get the fuck up. You better sit down and listen. You're cruising for a bruiser, motherfucker. You
know? It's like fucking what? But yeah, I would love to see Edge of Tomorrow too. That first one, it is a good movie.
It was good.
I agree with
10
Doug
years
on
ago,
that.
but
yeah,
I feel like the way that it left off was kind of like, okay,
yeah.
I feel like they wrapped everything up. But
yeah,
sure,
they broke the cycle. So I mean, the whole thing was like live, die, repeat. So like
it says it on the poster.
Yeah. So if they break the cycle and they do the sequel, then it won't be.
Oh, this is gonna be Edge of Tomorrow. Like
Edge of Yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, Edge of Tomorrow too. Love to see it. Love to see video footage of people hanging out with Tom Cruise.
Good luck.
Yeah. So there's a new project. I thought that this was interesting. New project pairs great rock albums with silent film.
Oh.
So if there's one thing that classic Hollywood silent movies are desperately missing, it's the screeching noise of electric guitars. Music has long accompanied the dialogueless moving pictures of iconic silent films, but not like this. Silence Synced is a new series from Blue Starlight Entertainment and Cinelife Entertainment, which screens silent movies accompanied by iconic rock albums. Per a report from Deadline, the first show will blend Nosferatu with two Radiohead albums that are traditionally paired, Kid A and Amnesiac. Following this, the companies are also developing a pair of Buster Keaton's Sherlock Jr. with music from REM. Those are the only two movies announced so far. The companies are currently working on deals with bands like Pearl Jam, Pixies, Amon Tobin, and They Might Be Giants, with more movies to be revealed later. This pleasingly strange combination is part of Blue Starlight's new initiative to grow cinematic audiences. The CEO and creator of Silent Synced, Josh Frank, said, Silent Synced is a strategic format to draw new audiences to cinemas for a communal music experience like no other. The question for independent theater operators has become, what can we do to inspire people to leave their homes outside of Hollywood blockbuster films? While traditional moviegoers will always be our lifeblood, music fans will go to greater lengths for a shared experience. They're a fundamentally new audience for us all. With these essential artists and our distribution partner, Cinelife Entertainment, we seek to inspire people to gather in cinemas and invigorate independent theaters in a totally new way to help them with engaging and unique events. Silent Synced presents Radiohead Nosferatu later this year. Their Sherlock Jr. REM event begins in 2025. Future projects are slated to be released every 4 months following the premiere this fall. I have a couple of things here. First of all, are they going to be able to release the films with
they're cutting deals with the?
Yeah, with the.
I mean, these artists. Are mostly public domain movies, so
yeah.
All you got to do is cut the deal with the artist, and hey, all you're doing is promoting their shit. I mean, I'd be all on board.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Go ahead and do it and let them watch it. They're like, I love it. I was like, really? Fucking
Radiohead?
Radiohead with which record?
It was 2 records. It was okay. Let's see, Kid A and Amnesiac.
Cool concept. As people have been cutting stuff to movies for a long time, you know.
Yeah, right.
This is cool.
Yeah, I like this.
Sit in a theater and watch an old silent movie, but they cut a whole record of it. And you could even split it up, like it'll eventually they could just do different songs.
Yeah. I mean, what I would like to do, to make a legitimate shared experience, is it doesn't have to be the band, like Radiohead, the band.
Yeah.
But could you imagine going to a theater and there's a band set up like an orchestra almost, and then the movie plays and they play?
Cool.
That would be an experience worth paying for. Yeah, for sure.
You pay a little extra.
Oh yeah, I would pay $50 a ticket to see that. You know what I mean? Or 75.
Like an orchestra.
Yeah, right. So I think that this is really cool, and I'm interested to see more. And what would be really cool is why don't we get some of the Wu-Tang guys to cut some Wu-Tang stuff to some kung fu flicks?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Be cool.
I mean, because it would work perfectly. I mean, I've done cuts of stuff where it's like, here's some hip hop over some fight sequences, and it works. So I like this. I think that this is cool. And now we're in 2024. As things slowly start to leak into public domain more and more and more and more, we'll see this more and more, which is great. Yeah. And
what was that Disney classic? Is it Fantasia? Yeah. The one that the orchestra plays over?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, seeing that live which I think they do, by the way.
Yeah.
But that would be amazing.
I know, right? Yeah. If this gains enough traction, this may influence movie studios as well to be hey, let's take the Wizard of Oz, which is almost in public domain, right? It was 30, was it 32, 34, 37, 39?
It's old. Oh, yes. Well, fucking Pink Floyd, dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if whenever that happens, that'll be a
39.
Okay, so we got 15 years.
Yeah.
But still though, still easily in our lifetime,
Yeah.
We could go to the movie
sometimes they even do it. They'll have these off the wall little theaters that will show Dark Side of Oz or whatever. They'll sync it up and do it, in an old something,
Yeah,
but that one, I would go watch that in IMAX and get that fucking 4K copy of Wizard of Oz, which looks amazing.
Yeah.
And put that Pink Floyd over it, dude.
Yeah,
You'll catch me, burning one in the parking lot before I go in.
Yeah. What's up,
it's gonna be wild, dude.
Yeah. You ain't ready for the flying monkeys, dude.
Then I fall asleep.
Yeah. It's
if I said anywhere now, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, same, yeah. But I like this though. And the name cool. Silent Synced is great.
Yeah. Dude, they're thinking outside the box.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I wouldn't mind picking some of these up. I do want to check this Nosferatu cut. So, and it's supposed to release later this year. So maybe there'll be a copy of it that's acquirable.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll decide
to
do some,
I'm like, Buster Keaton and REM. Okay.
Yeah, right. Losing his religion, dude.
Yeah. He's in the corner, he's in the spotlight. It's like, loses his religion. The building falls where he goes through the window.
Yeah,
he really did that. They knocked a wall down, and he stood in a spot.
Yeah,
and went through the window. Like, yeah, he was the Tom Cruise of silent films.
He's like,
I think everybody had to do their own. Nobody figured out. What if we can only see their back and we have another person do it? And they're like, "What?
Yeah.
That's stupid."
Yeah,
nobody never buy that.
Yeah, it's like, But yeah, this is great, man. I'm excited for this. I never would have thought Nosferatu and Radiohead though.
Nah, especially those records.
Yeah, that's a random pairing, man.
Yeah,
but
Well, I'm thinking start a record, and it just lines up like what you call it does. It just lines up.
Yeah,
it's like, but maybe what are the odds?
Maybe they're going more for a vibe instead of like
if that's the case, that's where I'm like, oh, we can get fucking wild with this then.
Yeah, right.
Like Living Dead Girl.
Well, you could cut what Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Yeah.
To some Rob Zombie. You know what I'm saying? That could happen.
And have subtitles on so you know what they're saying.
Yeah, okay, not for Rob Zombie. Not for the Rob Zombie part.
Like, no, not him. You can hear him.
Yeah, but you can't understand what that motherfucker is saying. Yeah.
Then we'll put the words in the case.
Yeah. You have to bring your geeker light in there with you. It's like,
what's he saying? Dad, I am the one. Shut up, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he is the one.
Listen, you can't hear him?
He's digging through the ditches, dude.
Yeah.
Last up here, big X-Men mutant tease by Kevin Feige hypes Deadpool and Wolverine even more. So mutants are coming to the MCU, and Kevin Feige has seemingly dropped a big hint that this month's release of Deadpool and Wolverine play some role in that. As we have come to expect, Feige is not sharing specific details, but he has suggested that news about the highly anticipated integration of the X-Men into the MCU is imminent. Deadpool and Wolverine has effectively undergone a transformation during its development from a Deadpool movie to a Deadpool and Wolverine movie to as close to a full-blown X-Men movie as fans have seen in years. This ties in with Feige's newest comments about when we can expect to find out more about the X-Men's MCU introduction, which is currently said to be in development. With The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes scribe Michael Leslie penning the script. When asked about the project by Entertainment Weekly, Feige said, July 26th is really when it all starts, when Deadpool and Wolverine comes out. This cryptic short statement could mean a lot of things, but we already know that Deadpool and Wolverine features some kind of interpretation of the Fox X-Men universe and several characters that appeared in that franchise. This means that Deadpool and Wolverine could hold a key to why the X-Men appear in the MCU, or just hint at what is next for Ryan Reynolds' anti-hero and his best bud, if he survives the movie, of course. So, yeah.
People go straight QAnon with the clues.
I know, right? Like, it's crazy.
Recently, they saw Tobey Maguire was wearing some kind of Spider-Man shirt where it was a group of villains on it or something. And they were like, "This is the movie. He's going to be in it." It's the one. It's like, well, it's just kind of a shirt.
Yeah,
but he was spotted in public wearing it. Yeah,
and he can't go outside with a shirt on.
He played Spider-Man. He's a fan. Yeah, it's always some kind of clue or.
Yeah. Well, that's when you know they got it good. When they're deep diving on the Tobey Maguire t-shirt of the week.
They even took a picture of him in it and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. Deadpool will be coming out in like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
No.
It's close.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks from Friday. Or 2 weeks from Friday.
I'm gonna go to the theater and watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. Just it's happening.
It's got to, right? Got to.
I'm gonna go. There's an over here. I found a new theater. They got an AMC.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've never been to an AMC, and I was like, oh, check that out.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be. It's gonna be good.
We'll see.
Yeah. I wonder what Tom has to say about it.
He's got his own theater, dude.
Oh, okay.
He's like, you want to watch a movie, you come over to my fucking house, okay?
Yeah. I've got the IMAX screen.
4K
You know who comes to my
projector.
house?
Yeah.
Nolan
Everyone.
comes to
When I
my house.
ask, yeah. Nolan, he's been here. That's where he got his Nolan.
Yeah.
Here, watching movies with me.
Yeah.
He's never been in a Nolan film, has he?
No, but he should. He's never been in a Tarantino movie either, right?
No.
That would be
wild.
I think he would do a great job. Of course. I like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Like as an actor.
He's an American royalty, dude. He's Tom fucking Cruise, man.
Yeah. I want that Les Grossman series.
Yeah.
More than anything that I've ever wanted in my life.
That would be great.
Is a fucking Les Grossman series.
You don't even have to leave that office, just him in his office.
Yeah, just bitching people out, dude. Yeah.
News radio.
That's the name of the show. Everything comes to him. Oh shit. I'm ready for trailers, man.
I got an honorable mention.
Yo.
They are gonna remake A Fistful of Dollars. They're gonna I think they're gonna do the trilogy. It's Eurogang Entertainment is the company that's gonna be doing it.
Eurogang Entertainment.
Well, let me I got the article.
I mean,
it's just interesting that
yeah, let's look at this here.
Yeah.
The film is expected to be an English language production, but with the project only in early development, there's very little else to report at this time. Casting, potential release date, and news of a director-writer appointment will follow in due course. How?
I'll put the. Did you look in movie news? Did you see the thing?
Yeah.
Eurogang Entertainment is developing a new take on A Fistful of Dollars, the first in the classic Dollars trilogy. Although this kind of production can be seen as almost blasphemous, the new movie is not being produced by a group of amateurs looking for a quick cash-in on a popular IP. Eurogang Entertainment is a company that has some industry giants at its heart, including Gianni Nannari and Simon Horstman.
Never heard
Additionally, they will be joined by Italian producer Enzo Sisti and Jolly Film, the producer of Eastwood's original 1964 movie. But why? Like, look, it was almost when they did True Grit. I was almost, if it wouldn't have been the Coen brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Gianni, he did Dusk Till Dawn 2 and 3. Okay, so now I'm not happy. I don't even think he didn't even work on the first one. He worked on 300, Rise of an Empire. Oh, he worked on he worked on Dusk Till Dawn. Okay. Oh, The Departed. Wait a minute, did he direct it? No shot.
That was Scorsese.
But he worked on it. Okay.
Yeah. Scorsese
produced it. Produced 7. Okay, this guy's got a good track record.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
I don't know, man. It's almost like it's like trying to remake Goodfellas. You know what I mean? Or The Departed.
That's blasphemy. Yeah, well, what's funny is we're talking a remake of a remake. Yes. And also with A Fistful of Dollars, it's a remake.
Yeah.
It's a Yojimbo. The Japanese, you know.
Yeah.
I
don't know, man.
Wow. What it'll be.
Yeah.
It's just funny. I'm like, really? Like, what does old dude think about that?
I mean, they got to cast his son play the role, right?
So I'm down for westerns, modern day to do make them now. Like Love Everyone I See. Just watched the Billy the Kid series. By the end of season 2, you're like, you're gonna kill him, right? Like, there's Pat Garrett.
Yeah. What are we doing?
And it ended like he ran away, and I'm like, what? We've been through 16 episodes. Like, It's like Titanic. Bring on the water.
Yeah.
If they try to squeeze 8 more episodes of this, dude, it started on Epic. And then they did one season and they didn't renew it.
Yeah.
Later, Trav. And then now it's gone over to MGM Plus, the streaming service. I like the show. I had no idea. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know about Billy the Kid. Hell, I didn't know he was fighting against them. I knew the regulators. You know, I knew a little bit.
Yeah.
I knew what Emilio Estevez wanted me to know. You know?
Charlie Sheen.
Wasn't that Young Guns?
Yeah, Young Guns, yeah.
But this dude was fighting like a ring of crooks and they were fucking the town over and killing all the Mexicans. Like,
yeah.
They were trying to help him and they did him dirty.
Yeah.
They did him dirty. And we get to the point where the governor's like, I'll pardon you if you come over here. And he's like, bet. He comes over there and they arrest him. I'm like, this dude can't catch a fucking break.
If it wasn't for bad luck, dude, he wouldn't have no luck at all. Yeah, that's Billy the Kid's life right there.
Show's good though. I mean,
yeah,
but I'm down for some westerns.
Yeah, but classics though,
like remaking it. Do you have to remake it?
Could you imagine them trying to do a modern day remake of Tombstone?
Nah.
Not the Wyatt Earp story, like Tombstone. Like,
here's the only way I'm okay with it. Make it a show. So it can be 10 hours instead of 2.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's okay, is if you're going to like Fistful of Dollars, or imagine that whole trilogy stretched out over a season.
That would be interesting, yeah.
You get a lot done.
Yeah.
A lot more character development.
I mean, tell them I'm coming and hell's coming with me, dude.
Yeah. I can skin that Smoke Show. Was it Smoke Show or Smoke Wagon?
Yeah. I think it was Smoke Wagon.
Skin that Smoke Show and see what happens. It was like,
yeah, it's
man.
Yeah. Skin it.
But whenever you see an old guy in a Western, I'm like, damn, how'd you live this long?
Yeah, for real, right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I watched 2 Mules for Sister Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's random as fuck, dude.
Random.
We were eating.
What's that on Tubi?
We were eating at Marina's parents, and they had it on the Western Channel. And I'm like, I'm down for any of the Westerns. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
That channel puts me back to like, sitting
5.
there like with my grandfather, my dad's father, not my grandfather over here, but like sitting there like in a, you know, the fireplace is going, it's hot.
Yeah,
we're sitting there watching a Western. I'm over there like, man, it's hot in here. Can we turn that down? It ain't a fireplace. It's gas. And that thing is just cooking the side of your face, you know. You're gonna try to watch a movie.
You got to.
I always get hot. I'm like, I need a fan.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that Western channel where it's just like, what are we watching? The same shit we've watched 100 times.
Yeah.
And they just watch it.
Yep. Love it.
I'm over here like, there's other channels.
Dude, I went to Walmart earlier today to pick up some water and some other stuff, and I always go to the electronics, see what they have on clearance.
Oh, yeah.
That and the other. They had the entire Gunsmoke series.
Shit. Miss Kitty?
It took up the whole bottom shelf of the rack.
Like, damn, y'all can't put that in a box?
It was in a box.
Oh, the box took up the whole shelf. Okay.
It was a box set that was comprised of like, I don't know, 12 different boxes of seasons that took up the legit
like, bro,
entire
just give me
bottom.
a flash drive. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, this is insane.
We're not saving the planet with this amount of shit. Like,
yeah, for real.
For Gunsmoke?
Right? Yeah.
Just to end up at Goodwill?
There was only one left. I'm like,
they probably only had one.
That might be true too. Yeah.
And it's still there?
Yeah.
Somebody went in there and was like, holy shit, all the Gunsmoke? How much was it?
Maybe like $150.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that much plastic there, you know?
Yeah. If it's on clearance, I'll buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it was if it was cheap, it's like you can move that.
Yeah.
What, $10? I'll put that on eBay.
Yeah, for real, right?
But yeah, I'm ready for these trailers, y'all. Y'all. Y'all.
Play it now. Is it playing?
Yep.
We found a ship. It's from the Second World War. A ghost.
Ghost ship?
So no one's been in there?
No. I know you're all pretty good divers, but this is different.
Is that
so whatever
MGK?
happens, we have to stay together.
USS Charlotte, buried in the sand for 80 years. Are we sure about this? Nice and easy. The slower you go, the more air you save. Holy crap. This is awesome.
Why isn't there more stuff growing here?
What was that?
What was that? I don't know.
We're trapped. There are two ways out. A shark on either end.
Everyone stay still.
Turn them off.
I don't want to drown.
Stay calm.
Did you say turn them off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't cover
Who'd you
'em
say?
up.
Was that who?
MGK?
Jeez.
just want to get out of here. What's going on?
I like how they're like, what is that? I'm like, it's a shark, dude.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Deep blue sea again.
Yeah. All right.
It's a movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
Hello, world.
Yeah.
We got, is this Harold?
Yeah, it is. I see him here. He doesn't look entertained.
Or like he's aged a bit.
No.
Hello, world.
Play him.
Yeah.
I'm Maya. I'll do anything to protect you.
Oh. It's Alexa.
Hello, Aya. Welcome home.
Hello, world.
So we stick up a bunch
I like
of
how it's all
cameras.
happy.
We
Like,
call them eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about having them everywhere.
Honestly, you hardly even notice.
he's holding it right there by her head.
Aya?
Oh.
Good morning. I'm going to make life nice and easy.
Do you think you could read to Cal?
Of course. I could also handle the bills for you.
Yeah.
I'll give out points for helping out around the house, and you can turn those points in for rewards.
So far, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, right.
But
hasn't he already did this kind of movie
I
already?
hope that's okay.
So, Aya, what are you?
Yeah.
Think of me like another mom.
What was it?
Megan.
I have to go to bed.
It was the Megan movie.
I
Oh.
also get points just for going.
The AI is bribing
I still
our
haven't
children.
watched that.
I know what you like.
I haven't either.
I know what you do when you think you're alone.
Oh, he's not in the Mega movie.
What is this?
It's a different
Everyone sees this.
Asian
My
guy.
life is over.
Iris, I've already gotten the video off the internet. I'll take care of him next.
Whoa.
Okay.
What did you do?
I did what's best for my family. I can show you some
By
videos,
Chang.
but it'll have to be our secret.
Honey?
Mama? Daddy?
I'm here, Cal. Do you want to meet my friends?
Nope.
Yes. You must
God damn.
promise never to tell.
He was in that last Grudge movie, right?
Maybe.
The one that it was a shower
Wrong
scene.
with Aya.
Was it the Grudge?
Get out of the house, now.
Ring?
Would you like to see what I look like?
Yes.
We'll see.
All right. More killer AI.
Oh, look at that little box you get.
Yeah.
When you realize bloating and discomfort don't have to be a routine,
It's for
everything changes. Try Rise Mushroom Coffee.
Mushroom coffee? Not today. All right.
Coo?
Yeah.
We cooing? Chewing?
Either you have servants or you are one.
Mr. Horton,
Yeah, it was The Grudge.
You'd just like to fight for us workers.
This epidemic is decimating our nation.
You brought on a new cook?
Mm-hmm. I'm Floyd Monk.
You were meant to arrive yesterday.
I woke up in hell, and here I am in paradise.
Oh, what?
Welcome to our home.
We don't believe in taking life of any kind.
What's old dude?
And boss wants to eat leaves. That's his right. I just don't see why we can't eat meat.
What
He's putting quite the accent on here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's something off about that man.
The plagues come to Egg Island.
You know, we only got a couple of days' produce left in that garden.
Our children need to eat. We all do.
You wouldn't
don't
have
eat
to
dead
dirty
people?
your own hands.
There will be no taking of any life in this house.
You're right.
Has many calling you this generation's ultimate muckraker.
It is not every day you meet someone on the front page of the paper.
I will get us more food, I promise.
You just leave the killing and the carving to me.
Feed your own family.
You've never used a gun in your life.
Stag.
To our leader and our provider.
I only did what had to be done.
You gonna get us all killed.
You are a crazy bastard, Floyd Monk.
We're risking our lives for this family. We deserve more.
He is corrupting my entire staff. His cook is attempting some sort of coup.
You gonna fire me?
What about Bob?
Seems to me you're the one that's fired.
Why does he sound like old Greg in that room?
You're
He's
playing.
know,
the
right?
other one's fired.
Dead.
I don't know who
Notice
is this
me.
man at my house.
You better hope civilization come back soon. You ain't cut out for this here world.
Interesting.
Hey.
It looks pretty good.
One bad. Okay. Can't watch
Video
that. It's
unavailable.
Formula One trailer.
Mm.
We got the Time Benders trailer.
Is this real?
It is. IGN.
Okay. All right. How are they going? Are they going to be able to top the original? That's the question.
Well, like for someone that could probably watch it today and then watch this back to back, they might be like, I like the new one better. But for us, it'd be hard because
Yes.
we grew up on that. Like it's,
Yeah.
I can't take that 700th viewing away from us, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Apple TV Plus. So is this going to be a series?
I think so.
Okay,
not
that's
sure.
a little different. Okay.
Why can't you be a normal person with normal friends?
Normal.
We'll have Scott.
You're stuck in the past, Kevin.
You got to stop it with all these Vikings and the ancient geeks.
Freaks.
As well.
Mom, my wardrobe's
Already got his
moving.
dry New Zealand comedy.
Whoa!
Hold on. How is he here?
What's going on?
Your room. It's a time egress.
I've never done that before.
And it allows us to travel throughout the universe.
Tell me who you are, or I will show you.
I am Penelope, and I am, in effect, the leader. Well, fundamentally, though, we are all equal.
Who are you guys?
We're the Time Bandits, a crack team of expert thieves. Nothing is too big for us to steal. Oh, okay, now that we're close, maybe it is too big to steal.
You have a map that can take us through time. Wow.
Wow, Mansa Musa. Some people say you're even richer than Jeff Bezos from Amazon.
Wealthier than the mighty Jeff Bezos of the Amazon. We have no knowledge of who that is.
That map cannot
I think that was
and
Country
must
Wayne.
not fall into the wrong hands. I shudder to think what would happen.
Bring me that map. With it, I could create
It's
a
his
universe
buddy.
of pure evil.
Yeah, from What We Do in the Shadows.
It's evil, therefore it's serious.
I mean, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know about beating out the original, but look at this.
What did everyone steal? I got this beautiful vase.
Vase.
Oh, vase?
Yeah, cool vase.
Everyone got a vase?
Yeah.
Thank you all. For a brief moment in my life, I felt like I was part of a team.
Yes, okay. Let's take him home.
This isn't my house.
Yeah, there's your family over there.
They're not my family.
But they look exactly like you.
This sounds like a family matter, and we should give them space.
It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's heavy on the comedy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which I'm not mad at.
No, that's how you do. That's how you have to do it, though. You know.
I've seen some mumblings about this online.
Fallout of the Warriors.
So I had to track it down. It's a foreign, I believe.
Okay. Okay. I'm down. Is it Kung Fu?
Hey, it's. You'll see. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
警告你，承載唔到你亂嚟。
I mean,
that was pretty cool. All right.
What's up with this world? He doesn't look old enough to have gray hair.
No, he hasn't died.
Look at this place. This is like, what the fuck's an eviction notice? That's sugar.
Hello.
This is how you do a trailer, man.
Based on a graphic novel? Hell yeah. Okay.
而家依度我哋係陀地。
Why the eagle?
He is fucking him up with this hammer, dude. Hell yeah. I'm totally down to watch that.
Yeah.
If I had it, I would watch it right now.
Yeah. Like, I gotta go.
Yeah. So we got Agatha.
The long-awaited trailer. The spinoff to
WandaVision, which came out in 2018, right?
Either 18
So
or
6
9. It was
years
pre-pandy.
ago.
Was it 18?
I think so. Because didn't Endgame come out in 2018? Might have been 2019. I don't remember. But it's been 5 or 6 years. And it's got Stay Golden Pony Boy
It's
in it.
got your girl, too.
Oh, Aubrey. I gotta go.
She's driving like a Firebird or something. What year is this?
Another beautiful day.
Oh, it's not a Firebird.
Surprised to see you out here, detective.
She's a cop.
Jane Doe. Found her down here by the water.
Cause?
Blunt force trauma.
All right, true detective.
What happened to you?
You about to get infected.
I have a lead in the case. But I can't shake this feeling I'm seeing it wrong.
This is completely different than what I thought we were going to get.
Is this really how you see yourself? That witch is gone, leaving you trapped in her distorted spell.
Oh yeah, that's
Claw
right.
your
She's
way
trapped.
out.
glory days. She took every bit of power I had, but I can beat that witch again.
I think it's gonna be good. Okay.
Well, the gang's all here. Let's hit the road. I'm gonna walk the witch's road. The road is a death wish. Join me.
Especially if it's like the same writers.
Yeah.
Had long enough to work on it.
What witch in her right mind would join Agatha Harkness's coven?
Not looking for right-minded witches, as it happens.
Sweetheart, you okay?
Oh
my God! Whoa, what's she doing? Where's she going?
Good episode premiere. Okay. Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
Space sharks.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Is this on Sci-Fi?
I don't know. Eric Roberts, so.
Okay. Space sharks.
It's probably
dude.
straight to DVD, not even Blu-ray. Like,
I'm down.
it's only 50-second trailer.
Jesus, what's happening?
Yep. Wow, look at the CG work.
Yeah.
1998 call.
So keep it.
Crash back there. He's the only survivor.
Oh my God.
What do you know about these space flowers and space sharks?
It's Predator.
I mean, we're padlocked on it. We
That's
gotta
amazing,
watch
but
it.
that's real.
The way they're running across
Yeah.
that field. Oh my
Every
God.
night
Yeah, I
brings a
gotta
terrible fall.
What is this? This
Game.
looks fucking wild.
Wherever we remain standing, we stand
Once
together.
human. Oh, okay.
Emperor.
All right, it's
We
done.
got the Gladiator trailer.
Got Paul
Excited.
Mescal, Pedro,
Denzel.
Zell.
Excited.
Okay. Yeah.
And a 3-minute trailer, so you know the movie's gonna be long.
Oh, it's gonna be at least
It's gonna be
6
long.
hours. Yeah, it's gonna have an intermission, dude.
Playing it now.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built.
Pedro looks like he
Colosseum.
belongs there.
Because this
Yeah,
is
for
what we
real.
believe.
Look at him.
Power.
Yeah.
He should have had the Denzel role. He just looks.
General Acacius, there are victories yet still to come.
Rome has so many subjects. She must feed them.
I'm down
They
as
can
fuck.
eat war.
Is that Eddie?
Cool.
Stranger Things?
The arena turns slaves into gladiators, the gladiators into free men.
You have something in you. I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage. That rage is your gift.
It is him. It's Joseph Quinn. Holy shit.
It's about survival!
Whoa, he looks different. Check this out. We got upgraded.
And when the charges break for the wall.
gonna throw sand in his house. Yeah. Pakistan.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much.
The general will do.
Rome must fall.
This shit looks good.
I need only give it a push.
We make it out alive. All right. Tears on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you. What is the dream of Rome? People are not.
It's been so long since I watched the first one.
Yeah. I'd say since it came out.
Now I will control an empire.
But Denzel Washington might get an Oscar for. I mean,
yeah.
He's gonna kill it.
This how Rome treats its heroes. Tears on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors. The gods have spoken.
Quinn may get one too.
Yeah. It's a huge break for him. I added something in. Is it gonna? Okay, let me pause it. So this is a show called Those About to Die.
Mm-hmm.
Fall of the Roman Empire. Peacock series.
Okay.
It's something new, and I'm excited for it because I'm like, yeah, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Life is of little value in Rome. Living in the shadow
like Game of Thrones,
the
but
rich
like
and powerful.
something that really happened.
Yeah.
But all of this is about to change.
That's the dude that got his dick cut off in fucking Game of Thrones.
Soon I shall cross to the kingdom of darkness. But nothing is more important than protecting our beloved Rome. Our enemies in Rome are dangerous.
Paul Bettany?
I think so.
My children have been taken from me.
You need money. Lots of money.
I will find a way.
I will be master of these games. I know what they crave, and I can devise entertainment that will feed that craving.
Yeah.
My son, show them you can fight. Then we will see each other again.
Look at me now. They count me down. So give me the crown.
It's a big motherfucker.
20 years ago, I scavenged. One beating taken, one beating given, one ugly errand at a time. I thought you were dead. I'm gonna take everything from here. Anything can happen. Even plebeians like us might rule this city.
The moment is upon us. Kill or be killed.
Let the games begin!
That's good.
Wild that happened.
Yeah.
That's how weird shit got.
Yeah.
Let's round people up in a thing and kill them.
Yeah.
For our enjoyment. Thank God we have TV now. We're on our way back.
Yeah, right.
No trailer, no ad for you?
No, I'm good.
Okay. This is it.
ஊராடா இது படிப்புக்கேத்த வேலை இல்ல வேலைக்கேத்த சம்பளம் இல்ல கட்டுற டாக்ஸ்க்கு தகுந்த ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸ் கிடைக்கிறது இல்ல திருடுறவன் திருடிட்டு தான் இருக்க போறான் தப்பு செய்யறவன் தப்பு செஞ்சுட்டு தான் இருப்பான்
நம்மளாம் ஆளாளுக்கு ஊரை குறை சொல்லிக்கிட்டே இருக்கும் சிஸ்டம் சரியில்லை சரி பண்ணணும் வாய்க்குரிய பேசுவோம் ஆனா அது சரி செய்யறதுக்கு ஒரு துரும்ப கூட கிள்ளி போடுறது இல்ல just barking dogs. அதனால தான் கத்திக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம்.
Man, they upgraded.
இவங்க எல்லாரையும் கடிச்சு கொதற ஒரு ஹண்டிங் டாக் வரணும்.
This is the Casino Royale of Bollywood movies.
இருந்தாரு.
Yeah. Let's get what?
Yeah, we're blowing planes up. The guy just went India.
Freedom fighter.
Does he shoot birds?
I think so. He's letting him know.
கர்மம் இல்ல
What a pressure point.
அவர் திரும்பி வரணும். ஒரு தப்பு செஞ்சா அதுகிட்ட இருந்து தப்பு.
It was animated.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is happening?
என் கேரியர்ல நான் முடிக்காம போன ஒரே ஒரு கேஸ் சேனாபதி.
பேசாம இவனை ஆன்டி இந்தியன் அறிவிச்சிடலாமா?
சின்ன வயசுல நேர்மை தவறக்கூடாது, பொய் சொல்லாத, திருடாதன்னு நீங்க தானே சொல்லி தந்தீங்க. வளர்ந்த அப்புறம் இதெல்லாம் செஞ்சாதான் வாழ முடியும்னு சொல்றீங்க.
இது இரண்டாவது சுதந்திர போர். காந்திய வழியில நீங்க, நேதாஜி வழியில நான்.
What the fuck is happening?
ஓடவும் முடியாது, ஒளியவும் முடியாது.
Indian 2-0 tolerance.
டாம் அண்ட் ஜெர்ரி ஆட்டம் ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சு.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Speechless.
Yeah.
All right, here's where we're at. Remember we talked last week about possibly watching The Watchers.
Yes.
Okay. Which I still want to do.
Yes.
See what the score is. Oh, let's not talk about that. Since then, you Planet of the Apes dropped, but didn't we talk about like going back and watching all those?
I think so. I think
Like
we did.
we kind of have to, yeah. So
yeah, catch up on them.
Because we did that, was it worth it with the 2?
Yes.
But we'd have to, we got to get that in line with all the other ones. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a reboot.
No, it's a continuation of
Yeah.
the new. So
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean, you want to stick to The Watchers?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I do want to see that.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what's happening there.
That Star Wars.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You're not gonna watch it tonight?
Fuck no.
You're like, I'd rather sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta go work tomorrow. I'm good,
Well, the check's in the mail.
And the flag is raised.